Oh my goodness, I've been muted all this while. I've been muted all this while talking with no one hearing me. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry that I've been muted. Hello everyone, I'm starting over. I'm just talking about being grateful. All right. I'm talking about being grateful. So I'm just talking about gratitude. I'm talking about gratitude. That today's a 300 day of 2024. We had just 26 days left. So my gratitude on this 300th day is a perfect 300. And I'm reflecting on the blessing in my life, in my family. It's amazing, how faithful and beautiful the love of God is towards me. I'm appreciating that because I know without God in my life, I don't know what I would do. I appreciate it. I say that boldly. It's only a fool that will say there's no God. I know there is a God because I know where I came from and I know where I am and I know where I'm going to. And it takes the grace of God to do that. And I'll boldly proclaim that any day, any time, that the air in my lungs, I'm not paying anything for it. I said that while I was muted and my mic wasn't on. So I sincerely apologize for that. I didn't notice that my mic was off. So I was talking about the breath in my lungs and in your lungs, you're breathing for the few seconds or minutes that I've been sitting here. I've taken so much oxygen. Imagine if I'm paying for that oxygen. Imagine if I'm paying for it. That would be, how much can it be? And I work in a medical facility where I have patients who are on oxygen, right? So imagine if you have to pay and you pay for those oxygen that you use in the hospital. Imagine if every one of us carry an oxygen tank around for these 300 days. I don't know how much oxygen would have been paid for. Maybe some of us will not be able to afford it, and I tell you, a lot of us will not be able to afford it. If anyone can afford it, I don't think there's anybody who can afford the amount of oxygen that it takes for us to breathe every day and sustain. You're running up and down and jumping with friends, with family, and everything. So today, on these 300 days of 2024, I am just appreciating my gratitude for life, God's goodness in my life, in my family, in my business. So many business milestones. We celebrated birthdays, we celebrated graduations this year, even in the parts of what has happened. And with gratitude keep us grounded, keep you grounded to appreciate the good things of life. We are busy people. We are ever running, going up and down. But one thing that has kept me grounded is to be thankful, to think where I was. I know where I'm coming from. I know where I am now, and I know where I'm going because that God's grace and favors and His help brought me this far in life, and I can say that I see God's own hand, a full manifestation in my life, and I appreciate that every day. And sometimes we fail to recognize because we are so focused, that including me, right? I say we, I didn't say you, I say we, because sometimes we have so many challenges. We are busy, the rent is not paid yet, the bills are not paid yet, the mortgage is not paid yet, the car notes, we don't have enough food or money to buy all the goodies for the kids. And guess what? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Because guess what? God is still on the throne. You have life, only the living can worry about all this stuff. So I wanted to breathe, relax, breathe in, and say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I have eyes I can see. I have ears I can hear. My faculties are together. I can think, I can reason, I can carry conversations. Sometimes in April this year, I overworked myself, stressing myself, and it came to a point at one morning. I think a late night it started. I got up from my bed and my feel like my legs just gave up, and I fell face down. I tried to get up again, face down. Somehow my leg could not carry me. I was so weak. I was so tired. I need to. I think the next day, my husband literally have to hold me, to the hospital, and I have to like get infusion and all that to regain my strength. And this is me that's running up and down, blah, 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 like there's no tomorrow, right? But that slowed me down. I said, Lord, thank you. Just one little thing, just a little stress there. I couldn't hold my legs together. I couldn't even stand, right? But he brought me through it. And when I think of moments like that, I am appreciative. I'm thankful for God's goodness. I know when we look at the that have not been done yet, don't worry about them. They will come to pass. God is faithful. He did it before. He will do it again. You know, it's a little bit breezy out here. Maybe you can hear the sounds of the trees. It's dark as I just like being out here just to, after I'm done my Saturday cooking and prepping for the week, I'm at the back of the house because I like, hey, I haven't done my go live for today. And what was paramount in my heart was just that reminder of the 300 days. 300 days of God's goodness, of good health, or even when you were sick, you got healed, you got better, and you're here. You know, you're doing well. You could go to work. Maybe you say, oh, I don't have a job. Don't look at that. Look at the fact that you're alive. Look at the fact that you can see, you can hear, you have your family together. You know, regardless of what is going on around you. Some other places in the world, they can't even have a house to stay. They are living in bunkers. They are moving from place to place just to keep their self together. And wherever nation you're watching me from, know that God has been faithful to you. And what I'm just saying, join me to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm thankful and grateful for every person that, you know, connect with me every night since this is my day 28. Yeah, my day 27. My day 27. Tomorrow is my day 28 of my 90-day Go Life Challenge. You know, I've seen myself, I've grown. I've grown doing this for the consistently for someone who do no go live. And here I am every day. Even when it's late, I make the time because I make the commitment to do a 90-day go live challenge. And it's a time for me to create visibility for my business, for time for me to share, you know, my knowledge, share the ideas that I have, for to encourage somebody, to educate somebody. And every night when I come here, I'm grateful for every interaction, grateful for everybody that joined to watch me live. And I keep saying that gratitude for me is a major key. A major key that keep me grounded, a major key that keep me moving forward, a major key to change the atmosphere around me, right? Keep me humble. It keeps me grounded. That's the only word that comes to my mind right now, right? It keeps me positive, knowing that the God who helped me yesterday saw me through my process, giving me the ideas to do the things. When I'm writing exams, I'm able to write them, pass them, you know, apply for job, I'm able to get them. And even when I'm denied and I didn't get it, I'm still grateful because guess what? I have life. I have another way of reapplying again, apply myself, apply my system, right? So it's amazing the things that, you know, happens around us. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Your comments, your contributions are highly appreciated. So I'm talking about gratitude for this year, for life, for business success, for success in my life in general, the blessings and the faithfulness of God. Because most times we're very busy people and we tend to, you know, be in a hurry for literal. I live in New York. It's a busy place. We are known to be always in rush for what I don't know, right? But New York is a busy place. We're always in a rush. We're always moving. You know, if you've heard the word in a New York minute, that means we are fast, we move, we go, right? But on this day, I want to like slow down and say, God, I thank you. I'm grateful. I appreciate all the people, the love, the people who have come into my life. Throughout this year, I've met some amazing people, be it on my job as a career person, you know, in my church family, you know, another area like in the school. I meet the kids, teachers, and other people. You know, we did a bunch of step up this year graduations, and it's amazing. It's amazing the vast people, and then talk about my business community. Amazing group of people. I've come across great people who have impacted my life so much. My mentors, my coaches, the list go on and on. I'm grateful for everyone that have come into my life. Those have been able to touch their life. They have been able to touch my life even more, throughout this year 20. So today, like, is a perfect 300, and we have 66 more days. And I did say that this year 2024 is a leap year, and that's why we have 66, because we had an extra day in February. So makes this year 366 instead of 365. So it's amazing. It's great. It's not common because we have leap year, I think, every 4 years. I think, I'm not sure about that. I think it's about every 4 years. So this year 2024 is one of those. So maybe before we have it again, it'll be 2028. God sparing our life, I'll be able to do another gratitude for the 300 day of that year. But it's amazing the great things that happen when we appreciate one another, when we appreciate the things around us. You know, being grateful, the ability to see, to hear, to move our hands. Like I said, in April, when my leg gave way and I couldn't stand, it wasn't a funny thing. I was literally on the bed. I need hydration to be sustained. Imagine if I needed that every day, but I didn't. It took help, support, God's faithfulness, healings, and blessings for us to move from one day to the other. Sometimes, especially us busy parents, we run, especially Monday to Fridays, like we're on a blaze. Whatever you drive to drop this one up, you're jumping to the bus, jumping off the bus, going into the train, and then all at night you just pound on that bed, and sometimes you sleep, and yet He keeps you through the nights, through the day, through the hoops, and all the same place you pass. Somebody else passed and it wasn't well with them. But with you and with me, it was. So another reason to be grateful. So this 300 day of 2024, I want to be grateful 300 times plus more. I am saying thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord, because it's amazing the great things that happen when we are grateful. One of the ways I do it is just to, every time I think about it, I just say thank you. Just simplest way, thank you. With gratitude in my heart, I say thank you. You know, Not just say thank you to God, but thank you also to the people who have helped us in the journey, the helpers that have come our way. He orchestrates our paths, but it takes the willingness and the obedience of those people, right, to get those help. And sometimes you may get delayed because somebody refused to be willing and obedient to his call. So when I get a helper, I'm saying thank you, because you're a helper, you're an obedient and a willing helper. So we are thankful for everybody who have come into our life this year 2024. So hey, for all of you here on my social media field, I appreciate you. I've known every one of you. Some of us, we became friends here on social media this year 2024. So thank you for coming into my life. Some of you have become my business partners. Thank you for trusting me to come into my online business. I appreciate every one of you. Some of you have signed up today in the past few weeks. You've come in, make inquiries. Some of you have, chat with me on WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. Thank you for trusting me enough to come in to inquire. Hey, Hadiza, what are you doing online? I appreciate every moment of that. It makes so much sense to me, and it brings me a lot of joy because whatever I'm doing is being honored and appreciated and recognized by somebody else out there. And as a result, I'm thankful. I'm thankful and thank every one of you again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for connecting with me tonight. I appreciate. So my challenge to you is pick this gratitude, pick this ball of gratitude, roll it through your house. Be thankful throughout this weekend. Be thankful before the month is going. The month of October is ending in a few days. Be grateful, and then we all shall dive into 20 November of 2024, even in a greater measure, right? So be grateful. Be thankful, because when you're thankful, guess what? The rain of blessings will keep pouring more. When you're thankful, it keep you focused. It keep your direction on the right path. It keep your mind positive. Keep your mind stayed on the goodness that's happening in your life. No matter the negativity going out there, That's okay. That's okay. Focus on the good. Focus on what matters, and you will come through. You will succeed. Life is a journey, not a sprint. And when we take every day, wrapped it in gratitude, surely we will win. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight in marking this 26th day of my go live and marking the 300 day of 2024 with just 66 days left to go. Let's make it the remaining days of gratitude, days of appreciating the goodness we've enjoyed thus far, and begin to thank God for the month of November. Every single day of it, appreciate for all the good things that are going to come in your way, and God is going to use you to do in other people's life. So I hope you continue to have a blessed weekend. Have fun, be rested, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.